Perfect. What's happening, guys? Today I'm going to be remaking Roxanne by Arizona Zervas. Zervas, I don't know. Roxanne's a song that got famous off of TikTok. It's kind of like a rap hip-hop song, but it's not like trap. Before I get started, make sure to follow me on Instagram at WTFKyleBeats. I'm trying to hit 1,000 followers by New Year's, so please come support. Now let's get into it. First things first, this song is about 87.5 BPM. You look online, it says it's 117, but I just don't believe that. So for this song, the first thing I want to start with was the bass. It sounds like there's an electric bass playing throughout the song. Only thing is I don't really have a good electric bass plug-in, and it just so happens that my brother plays bass. So I asked my brother to play the bass line, and this is the recording that he sent me. So as you can tell, not the best recording. It's never good to be recording on your iPhone. So all I did was I took the recording that he sent me, I kind of quantized it to hit on the beats, and this is what it sounds like. Same thing. So to make it sound more like the song has a really boosted bass, and as well, I want to get rid of that crappy iPhone rustling sound. So I threw on an EQ like this. I threw on a limiter, actually a compressor to compress some of the peaks. And then I hit this normalize button. That way every note's like kind of the same, and it's all the same volume. And so we go from this to this. Next up for this song is guitar. I also don't have a great guitar plugin, so I asked my brother to play the guitar as well. I wasn't sure what chords they were playing in the song, but he said he played an E7 sus2, D major 7, number 11, number 3, an E6, an A6, then a D5, E6, parentheses, higher up, and then an A6. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Either way, he sent me a file and I chopped it up to go on the beat, and this is what he sent me. So again, he recorded on his iPhone, so it's not the best, but we can make it sound better. First thing I did was I pitched it down 900 cents right here. Pitching it down 900 cents is not what the song does, but this is what that's going to sound like. And then I use pitch wheel to bring it back up. That doesn't look right. I use pitch wheel to bring it back up 900 cents, and it adds like a little bit of a distortion. Then I throw in a ton of EQs here, getting rid of some of those awful iPhone sounds that he had and cutting out a lot of the high strumming sounds. And so this is what we're left with. And if you can't tell, that's like not like the song at all. So I layered that guitar that he sent me with a guitar out of Omnisphere. I used Jazz Guitar Fingers A. And these are the chords that it sounds like the song was playing. I did not use what he sent me as a guide at all because I have no idea what he sent me. And so this is what that Omnisphere sounds like without any effects on it. So I took that guitar out of Omnisphere and I threw on Fruity Chorus. Makes it sound thicker, more mellow. I threw on a compressor just to get rid of some of the peaks again. And then I threw on a couple EQs just to get rid of those middle and high sounds and keep those low sounds that I really like from this song. So this is the Omnisphere preset with all the effects. And then if you add on the guitar as well as the bass. Next up for this song is the kick. I just use this rack kick. I think it's from Metro Boomin or someone. It's very popular. Might not be the exact kick from the song, but it's super punchy. Very hard hitting. I wrote out this pattern for the kick. And then I took that kick and to make it really hit hard, I threw on Sausage Fattener. Again, my favorite plugin just because this guy gets angry. A little bit of that. You can hear the difference already. I threw on an EQ to boost the lows and make it really hit. Then I threw on a compressor because if you can't tell, it's clipping right here. So we want to get rid of that. Make it sound more smooth. And this is what we have so far. Now, next up is the 808. There's like hardly any 808 in this song, but if you can't tell, there's a little punch in it. For the 808, I use the Spins 808-4, and this is what it sounds like. So I put it into an envelope like this. That way, whenever I'm playing it in the piano roll, it's going to stop the second the note stops, and it's not going to keep going. I also clicked cut self right here. That way, it doesn't bleed into other notes. Now, this is a pattern that we're going to play without any effects on it. It's very simple, and it goes throughout the song. So these aren't the actual notes that I'm playing. I have my 808 tuned to an F, so technically it's like 8 half steps down. There's tons of tutorials on YouTube to figure out how to tune your 808s. But for this 808, I threw on 2 EQs to get rid of all the highs and make it a real good sub. And then I threw on a limiter because I'm side chaining my kick. What that basically means is whenever the kick hits, the 808 is going to cut out a little bit and make room for the kick. And so this is what everything's going to sound like all together so far. So we're starting to get a little bit of bounce. Things are starting to come together. Next up, I'm going to throw a couple claps on. We're just playing the slap clap on 2 and 4 if you can't see here. All I have on this clap is like a late EQ to boost the highs, and then Love Filter just because it makes it sound a little bit more lo-fi, matches the song. Next up is an open hat. I use this Sunny Digital open hat from one of the kits I have. And this hat's just going to play on the and of 4. I don't have any effects on this. Adds a little bit of bounce to the song. Next up we have a snare. I think the snare might be straight from the song. I think I might have got it this time. I don't know. But I'm using the trunk snare, which is like a very popular rap snare. I don't have any effects or envelope on this or anything. We're playing the of 2, the E of 3, and then the of 4. One of the last sounds that we're adding in our hi-hats, I use this T6 Hats 14. I don't know what that means, but this is what the hi-hat sounds like playing. And we're just playing 16th notes. I put this into an envelope to cut off the end a little bit. Like I do with a lot of my other sounds, it makes it so that it's real short. And then for this hi-hat, I throw in reverb because everything sounds better with reverb. And then I throw in an EQ to raise the highs just a little bit. Sounds more like the song, I think. And so like this is the main beat that loops throughout the song. During the chorus, there's another guitar that plays like a few extra notes. Fortunately, I couldn't figure out exactly how to match it, so I'm leaving it out of this video, but it's not that complicated. It's just like a few 8th notes. But what's a good TikTok song without some fun sound effects? So I'm gonna throw in this car accident. Perfect. We're gonna throw on a whistle. I cut this straight from the song. I would recreate this, but if you guys don't know, I don't know how to whistle, so it's not gonna happen. If you guys want to whistle in my next video, send all whistle submissions to my Instagram. Don't actually do that, that was a joke. And the last thing that we're gonna throw into this video is a cash register sound, because what's a good song without a cash register noise? Thank you guys for watching today. Don't forget to stick around for the full beat at the end of this video. Make sure to follow me on Instagram for the holidays, and I will see you guys next time.